Billionaire investor Warren Buffett holds the view that the first $100,000 is the toughest milestone on the journey to wealth. It's not just him. Many investors believe that saving that first $100,000 is the hardest challenge in the wealth-building journey. Let's delve into why achieving the first $100,000 is challenging and why the subsequent ones become more attainable. Understanding this perspective might reshape your financial approach. So why is the first $100,000 the toughest to tackle? Charlie Munger's famous quote makes a point that's hard to dispute, especially for those who want to hit that significant investment or savings milestone. But why does going from 0 to 100,000 prove more challenging? Challenging as it looks, what steps can we take now to simplify this period and set ourselves on a path to exciting wealth, building over time? The first $100,000? Well, that's the real challenge when it comes to saving or investing. And here's why. Firstly, it's pretty straightforward. As we grow older, savings tend to increase, so being light on savings in your younger years is par for the course. Secondly, fresh out of school, most folks aren't raking in big bucks, whether through official jobs or entrepreneurial endeavors. This translates to limited funds available for saving. Now, when it comes to stashing away money, the key is creating a surplus between your total income and costs. But at the start of our professional journey, yearly income tends to be modest. And even though costs are low, generating a significant surplus proves challenging. Many find themselves caught up in the cycle of living paycheck to paycheck, where income is earned and almost entirely spent on living expenses. To rapidly grow your initial $100,000, you need to widen the gap between your income and spending. Achieving this involves either increasing your income or reducing your expenses. For many, trimming expenses is the straightforward and quick way to create a surplus, often finding extra room in monthly budgets. Additionally, consider working from home more to save on transportation and lunch expenses. While cutting spending is straightforward, it has its limits before feeling restrictive. The most effective and efficient method, however, is to boost your income. Imagine an annual income of $60,000 and expenses of $55,000, leaving a $5,000 surplus to save. Sure, cutting expenses is an option, but an even more impactful move would be to aim for a promotion, bumping your income to $70,000 per year. This shift can have a significant greater impact on your savings. Let's talk about boosting your income with some straightforward advice. First off, focus on acquiring skills in demand. Think video editing or copywriting. Take strides to move up the ladder at your current job and excel at work for those annual wage bumps and bonuses. If you've got some spare time, explore part-time gigs like coaching a sports team or babysitting in your neighborhood. For the ambitious, consider starting a side project or a company during evenings and weekends. And don't overlook the power of reselling or flipping the internet, a valuable resource to hone these skills. In a nutshell, the sooner you save or invest $100,000, the more money you can make, and you'll do it more effortlessly than ever before. So you've hit your first $100,000. What's the game plan? Well, there are two key moves to consider. First, shield yourself from unnecessary losses, like splurging on unnecessary expenses or luxuries. Second, keep the momentum going by investing in multiplying that sum. Avoid taking unnecessary risks that could lead to significant losses. Once you've identified a winning investment strategy and the right assets, scaling up can yield better returns. But remember, diversification is key to a solid investment strategy in real estate. Ensure the property you're eyeing has potential for growth. When making a purchase, ensure the rent not only covers loan repayments, but also leaves room for repairs and maintenance. It's about safeguarding what you've earned and making it work for you. When it comes to real estate, there are two routes for making money. Either buy property or land and wait for its value to rise, sell it for a profit, or invest in a property to earn income through renting. It's crucial to thoroughly assess the investment opportunity and understand the market dynamics before committing your funds. Avoid speculation on items with little intrinsic value. Instead, make informed decisions considering the risk-reward. An excellent starting point for your initial investment is a low-cost index fund on an internet platform. While individual goals and risk tolerances vary, this provides investors with a reasonable level of risk exposure when diving into saving or investing your initial $100,000. It's wise to start small, perhaps with $500, cultivating strong financial habits early on. Divide your savings into safer investments and riskier ones. Allocate around 10% to riskier ventures and the rest to safer options. Commencing with your first chunk of investable cash is a smart move. Now, how long does it take to accumulate $100,000? Well, that timeline depends. Directly on your income and savings rate. The higher your salary and savings rate, the quicker you'll reach that milestone. For instance, someone earning $80,000 annually is likely to achieve the $100,000 mark faster than someone making $50,000 per year. Yet, it's not just about income. Lifestyle inflation can affect it even with a high income. If your cost of living is steep due to lifestyle choices, saving or investing becomes challenging. Consider this. Person A, earning $80,000 a year, saves only $5,000 annually. Meanwhile, person B, with a $50,000 income, manages to save $10,000 a year. The question arises, who will reach a savings of $100,000 first? The clear answer is person B. Now, let's delve into the importance of not just saving, but investing your money wisely. Imagine both person A and person B can save $10,000 per year due to their decent salary and robust savings rates. Person A stashes their money in a bank account with minimal interest. Consequently, it takes them roughly a decade to hit the $100,000 mark. Contrastingly, person B takes a different approach and invests $10,000 with a 10% return rate. In stark contrast to person A's decade-long journey, person B would need less time to achieve the same $100,000. Now, the question arises, should your investments align with your rising paycheck? Absolutely. As your income grows, it's prudent to increase your investments. The key here is steering clear of lifestyle creep, where your spending matches the pace of your expanding compensation. By maintaining consistent spending, the surplus between your income and expenses grows, creating room for more significant investments. Success in investing hinges on crucial factors like starting early, making wise investment choices, resisting the urge to sell during market lows, and more. Yet, the most impactful aspect could be the value of contributions to your investment account. Essentially, if your income sees growth over time, you have the potential to contribute more to your investing account, but only if you resist the lure of increasing annual spending in tandem with your wage growth. How long does it take to save $100,000? Well, it varies based on income, spending habits, and lifestyle. It's entirely possible to achieve this milestone by the age of 30 or even earlier, provided you can earn a decent living and keep your spending in check. Keep in mind that saving $100,000 in the US can have different implications based on where you reside. Someone saving in New York faces a tougher challenge due to the higher cost of living compared to someone in a region with a lower cost of living, like parts of Eastern Europe or South America. Accumulating $100,000 involves several factors, including your income, expenses, and your willingness to invest and assume risk for higher returns. Taking a close look at your monthly budget or creating one will help you stay on track. Mental discipline and thoughtful planning are crucial. With a customized plan and consistent follow-through, your savings will grow. So this seems enough for today's video. If you found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up and support our channel by subscribing.